Hello again, honky tonks. Another night walk. These are really cathartic for me, these night walks. I feel great doing them, and even better after doing them. So anyway, and I know you guys enjoy them as well. So win-win. Right, GB News. I've been on to GB News for quite some time now. The crack started when they sacked Mark Steyn, when they insisted on him having to pay his own Ofcom fines for speaking the truth. Their behaviour and treatment towards Dan Wootton, Laurence Fox and Calvin Robinson, many other things. Their presenters slowly morphing into establishment mainstream media, and that's the end game, I think, for GB News. That's what it wants, according to Calvin Robinson anyway. So I told you guys before about GB News in a previous video that it is establishment. It has been presented to us just like Reform Party, in my opinion, and I know some people disagree. It's been presented to us in a package wrapped up with a big massive bow and a tag on it, a label that says alternative, but you unwrap all that package and look into the box, it's establishment. Now, they've got rid of all their best presenters, in my view, bar two popular ones, Neil Oliver and Nigel Farage, and they daren't get rid of them. They daren't, because they know that their core audience, us Conservatives, patriots, etc., good people, we're on to them and they can't really screw up. So what are they going to do with these two? Well, it's been revealed that Neil Oliver is going to end up with his show streaming. You won't see him on GB News, on the telly, on his regular slot. They're shoving him to a 2-hour slot, streaming and online. But they will show an edited version on the channel instead of what he used to do. And why are they doing this? It's because he's extremely popular. Neil Oliver speaks the truth. He's the coast guy. He's the Scottish historian. And when you speak the truth too much, then you get silenced. And GB News can't really have that in the direction they are going. So they can dump him. They can't find a reason to sack him because it's game over then. Their cover will be blown. And they're going to send him instead behind a paywall. You can see him on the app. They have a GB News app. And it'll be streaming only. And they'll just hide him away. So they're slowly pushing him out. And they're presenting it as good news. Some of their presenters, Bev Turner. No, I like Bev Turner because she was a former LBC compliant. She was a proper woke lefty, and then she woke up. I'm not sure that she woke up because LBC fired her, but still she woke up. And I like the cut of her jib. She seems to be talking sense now and being in line with the rest of us normies to see what's going on. But she retweeted saying, I'm looking forward to seeing the coast guy on his new slot now. And I thought, no. They're just presenting it as good news when it's not. It really isn't. People want more of Neil Oliver. Millions of people watch him. He resonates with a lot of people. And he says things that many other presenters dare not speak about. He was investigated by Ofcom over his turbo cancer speech, and then they eventually dropped it. No case to answer for. And people are always complaining anyway. I remember that idiot on there a few months ago, calling him a conspiracy theorist, and it's a right-wing only echo chamber when it's not. And yet Neil Oliver had this guy on there and allowed him to slag off him and the channel. And GB News needs slagging off anyway. I saw this coming ages ago. I really did. The writing was on the wall with Mark Steyn, Calvin Robinson, Laurence of Arabia then, Laurence Fox, Dan Wootton, and now this. But Neil Oliver and Nigel Farage are just too popular. They have huge ratings. So in a way to please Ofcom and the other mainstream media organisations, they're going to shove him off into a streaming service online and hide him away, and then eventually they'll get rid of him, because not many people sign up to their streaming services and watch GB News online, and then they'll say, oh, you're not bringing in the viewers anymore. Well, are you surprised? You've hidden me away. Well, there we go, we're going to have to let you go. That's how it works, folks. My God, the writing's done. Just look at it for yourselves. See what's happening. It's happening right in front of your very eyes. Even the presenters there, they are slowly morphing into the presenters you see on Sly News, Kay Burley, the BBC, Channel 4, Cathy Newman, Matt Fry. They're all the same, all exactly the same, and they all spew the establishment lines. And this time next year, GB News will be fully transitioned into another mainstream media outlet, and it'll be telling us what to think rather than how to think. And it won't be giving us the news, and it'll cease completely to be the home of free speech when it's not. If GB News was the home of free speech, then none of what I've told you would have happened. You'd still have Mark Steyn there, Dan Wootton, Lawrence Fox, Calvin Robinson. I mean, what they did to Calvin Robinson, he just stuck up for them. He stuck up for his mate, Lawrence Fox, and then they sacked him for that. What a horrible organisation it really is. But yeah, keep an eye out, watch it happening, and it'll come true. The thing is just, I think it was on the cards the whole time, really. I know the Wokey-Kokies, the left raffer, they're reporting GB News and their presenters left, right and centre. But this is the course all along. Calvin Robinson did say, after he was sacked, that GB News is full of lefties using it as a platform to either get their old jobs back at Sly News, BBC News, Channel 4, etc. Or they're there to just screw up everything. Because they can't have anything like that representing us, the people, can it? That wasn't the intention from the start, I believe. And it's taken a slow journey to get where it's going. And the signs were all there. I saw them, some of you saw them. And like I said before, we deserve better. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm Paz49, and until the next time, Roger Trout.